This is the story of two strangers whose unexpected meeting takes them on a dangerous journey. On one side, there is a spy who risks her life to save the world from destruction, and on the other side, there is a simple farmer who unknowingly gets caught in this deadly game while trying to protect his love. So the story begins in Washington, D.C., where we see a girl named Sadie driving her car. She looks very upset. Just then, she gets a call from Dr. Claudia. Claudia asks her, "Why are you so disturbed by the death of that girl?" Sadie replies, "That girl was exactly like me in our department. She was killed because she did the same work as me." Claudia tries to calm her down and says, "You don't need to think too much about this. Just focus on your work. Everything will be fine in a few days. Soon, we will come to know what kind of work Sadie actually does." After this, the scene shifts to a market, where a boy named Cole is selling plants at his stall. But today, he seems a little off because he recently had a breakup, and he is feeling a bit upset. Just then, a woman named Aiden, who runs a stall nearby, starts talking to Cole. She tells him, "You will definitely find a new girl. Forget the past and focus on your work." Then she asks Cole to take care of her stall for a while and leaves. Meanwhile, Sadie comes to the market and notices a plant at Aiden's stall. She likes it, and just as she picks it up, Cole comes over and says, "This plant is really beautiful, but how much time do you spend at home?" Sadie replies, "Sometimes I stay out for months." Hearing this, Cole shakes his head and says, "I'm sorry, but I can't sell this plant to you. If it doesn't get watered daily, it will wither quickly, and I don't want this beautiful plant to die like that." Sadie, a little surprised, insists, "But I want this plant." Cole refuses again and suggests, "You should buy a plastic plant or a cactus. That would be a better option for you." At that moment, Aiden returns and listens to their argument. Without hesitation, she sells the plant to Sadie for $10. As Sadie walks away with the plant, Cole tells Aiden, "You shouldn't have sold it to her. She'll kill it." Aiden laughs and says, "You're still worried about the plant? A beautiful girl was standing in front of you, and instead of impressing her, you were arguing with her. It's not too late. Go ask her out for coffee." Encouraged by Aiden's words, Cole quickly runs towards Sadie's car and asks, "Can we go for coffee?" Sadie looks at him, a little surprised. "Just now, we had an argument, and now you're asking me out for coffee?" she asks. Cole realizes how it sounds and awkwardly says, "I'm sorry," and starts to walk away. But before he can leave, Sadie stops him and says, "If it's just coffee, then we can go." Cole's face lights up with happiness, and he gets into Sadie's car. The next scene shows them walking around the city while drinking coffee. They visit different places and start talking about their lives. Sadie tells Cole, "I'm an international art dealer. As soon as I get a call, I have to travel to different countries and explore the art of various places." Cole responds, "Farming is my passion, but I'm also writing a book about how to take care of plants and trees, and how humans are destroying nature every day." In this way, they spend the entire day together, and by nighttime, they find themselves at a bar. Sadie starts singing and calls Cole to join her, but he feels shy. Even so, they enjoy the night together. At one point, Cole asks, "What kind of life partner do you want?" Sadie smiles and says, "I want my partner to be like a cactus, someone who can survive even if they don't get water for a long time. I travel a lot, so I want a partner who understands me well. Even if there is distance between us, he should be strong enough to stay committed, so that there are no problems between us." As they continue talking, they start feeling more comfortable with each other. Slowly, they begin to come closer, and soon, they share a kiss. They enjoy each other's company, spending beautiful moments together. As the sun rises, Cole takes Sadie home. When they reach her place, they both agree that they had a wonderful time together. Sadie steps inside her house, but after a few moments, she opens the door again, and this time, both of them completely lose themselves in the moment. After this, Cole returns home, feeling extremely happy. As soon as he arrives, he excitedly starts telling everything to his mom and dad. With a bright smile, he says, "I think I've finally found the girl I've been looking for all this time." Hearing this, Cole's sister Maddie sarcastically responds, "Let's see how long this lasts. This girl will also leave you just like the last one did. You're too possessive and clingy, and that's why your previous girlfriend left you." But Cole doesn't pay attention to her words. Time starts passing, and while working on his farm, Cole keeps messaging Sadie every day. However, even after 3 or 4 days, he doesn't receive any reply from her. This makes him feel a little uneasy. As Cole continues working on his farm, he suddenly starts having trouble breathing. He realizes that his asthma inhaler is missing. That's when he remembers. He had kept his inhaler in Sadie's purse the last time they were together. Luckily, Cole had placed a tracker in his inhaler in case he ever lost it. Without wasting any time, he starts tracking its location. As soon as he checks, he is shocked to see that Sadie is currently in London. Looking at this, Cole starts thinking, maybe I'll never get to meet her again. But then, he makes a firm decision. He will go to London and find her no matter what. His mom and dad also support his decision. The next day, Cole arrives in London. Using the tracker, he begins moving towards Sadie's location. But as he is passing through a street, something unexpected happens. Suddenly, a group of people appear out of nowhere, grab him, and knock him unconscious. They quickly put him into a car and drive off. After some time, when Cole slowly opens his eyes, he finds himself in an unfamiliar place. A man stands in front of him and calls him Taxman. Cole looks around and sees many other people present there. He also realizes that he's been locked inside a lab where some extremely dangerous insects are kept. These insects are used to torture people, forcing them to reveal secrets. Seeing this, Cole becomes terrified. He immediately tries to explain himself. "You guys have misunderstood. I'm just an ordinary farmer." But the man refuses to believe him, thinking that Cole is lying. To test him, they bring out a deadly insect. The man explains, "One bite from this insect and you'll be dead within minutes." They move the insect closer to Cole, ready to make it bite him. Just as Cole prepares for the worst, something shocking happens. A loud noise is heard, and suddenly, a woman breaks through the wall. Within moments, she starts attacking everyone in the room with incredible speed and precision. Cole watches in complete shock, and then he realizes, it's Sadie. She hands him a gun and tells him to be ready. But before they can even process what's happening, more enemies arrive, opening fire on them. Cole and Sadie immediately take cover behind a table. Then, without hesitation, Sadie jumps out and starts shooting. She takes down each enemy with deadly accuracy. Once the fight is over, Cole, still in shock, looks at her and asks, "Who are you?" Sadie finally reveals the truth. "I'm a CIA agent." After that, both of them quickly leave the lab and escape from there. Looking around, they soon figure out that this place is in Pakistan. But before they can process anything further, a large group of soldiers arrives and immediately starts firing at them. Seeing no other option, Sadie and Cole start running as fast as they can to avoid the bullets. After running for some distance, they spot a bus coming toward them. Without wasting a second, she rushes forward, stops the bus, and points her gun at the driver. Seeing this, all the passengers get scared and quickly step out of the bus. Without hesitating, both Cole and Sadie jump inside and take control of the vehicle. Sadie starts driving the bus at full speed, trying to escape from the soldiers. However, the army continues chasing them, firing non-stop. Cole, still shocked by everything that has happened, looks at Sadie and angrily says, "You lied to me. You told me you were an art dealer and I started loving you." Sadie replies, "Even if something happened between us, what was the need to be so serious and follow me all the way here?" Before Cole can respond, a soldier suddenly jumps inside the moving bus through the back door. Cole immediately reacts and starts fighting with him. After struggling for a while, Cole somehow manages to overpower him and finally throws him out of the bus. But the danger is far from over. More soldiers climb onto the bus and start attacking Sadie. However, she bravely fights back. She throws them out of the bus while also managing to destroy several of their vehicles coming from the front. After an intense chase, they finally manage to escape from all the soldiers. But just when they think they are safe, the bus suddenly breaks down and comes to a stop on its own. Realizing they can't continue on the bus, both of them decide to move forward on foot. Meanwhile, in another location, we are introduced to a powerful mafia boss named Levick. It turns out that all the people who were chasing Sadie and Cole were actually sent by Levick. One of his men presents Cole's profile and says, "We have identified the taxman, but it seems like he is working unofficially. There's no record of him in any intelligence database." Hearing this, Levick gets furious. Without wasting any time, he issues a new order. "Send this so-called taxman's photo to all of our men. Whoever catches him alive will get a reward of $1 million. After this, the hunt for Cole begins, and now, every dangerous person in the area is after him. Meanwhile, Cole and Sadie continue walking through the streets. Cole, still in shock, says, "Those people were going to kill me because they thought I was the taxman. But who is this taxman after all?" Sadie sighs and finally reveals the truth. "They are after you because they think you are the taxman. But in reality, I am the real taxman." After this, they decide to find a way to get Cole out of the country. They take a taxi and go to meet a man named Marco. Sadie's plan was simple. She wanted Marco to help send Cole back to America safely. As they arrive, Marco steps out, and to Cole's surprise, he greets Sadie by kissing her. Cole doesn't like this at all. He realizes that Marco and Sadie must have worked together before. As Marco and Sadie start talking, more details come to light. Sadie reveals that she had come here because she got information about a man named Etsuko. He had been developing a bioweapon, a deadly weapon capable of destroying entire countries. The ones who stole this weapon were Levik's men. Sadie then turns to Marco and says, "No matter what, you have to send Cole back to America." Marco agrees to help. Sadie, without saying much, starts walking away. Just as Marco is about to take Cole away, something terrible happens. A gunshot is heard, and Marco suddenly collapses. He has been shot. At that moment, a man emerges from the shadows, already holding Sadie at gunpoint. He orders both of them to move forward quietly. Just then, another shot rings out, and a second attacker appears, turning his gun on Cole and Sadie. With no other choice, they obey. After walking a short distance, they are forced into a car. Inside the car, they find another dangerous man named God. God looks at them and smirks. "You know," he says, "Levik has put a $1 million bounty on your heads. Now, everyone in this area will be after you." After driving a short distance, God suddenly stops the car and orders both of them to get into his vehicle. But before they can react, another car appears out of nowhere and crashes into him at full speed, killing God instantly. Taking advantage of the chaos, Sadie and Cole manage to escape and take another car to get away. While driving, Cole suddenly remembers something and tells Sadie that when those people had captured him, they kept asking him repeatedly about some passcode. He then asks her what it all means. Hearing this, Sadie gets angry and says, "Why didn't you tell me this before?" Then, after thinking for a moment, she realizes that Levik's men still haven't found the passcode for the bioweapon. Without that code, they cannot sell the weapon anywhere. This also makes her realize that the reason Levik put a $1 million bounty on Cole's head is because they think he is the only one who knows the passcode. Understanding the situation, Sadie quickly makes a plan. Without giving Cole a chance to react, she suddenly knocks him unconscious by hitting him on the head. When Cole finally regains consciousness, he finds himself in front of Levik's men, and to his shock, he realizes that Sadie has brought him here to make a deal. A man named Wagner, who is one of Levik's most trusted men, is standing in front of them. Looking at him, Sadie confidently says, "This is the taxman, and now I want my $1 million. Hearing this, Wagner and his men put both of them inside a plane and start taking them to another location. Inside the plane, Cole watches as they bring out the briefcase containing the bioweapon and start making preparations. But before they can do anything, Wagner takes Cole's phone and checks it. Upon seeing a picture of Cole and Sadie together, he immediately realizes that both of them are connected. But before he can do anything, Sadie quickly steps forward and says, "Don't kill Cole. I have the passcode." She then pretends to take something out of her pocket and secretly places a shock-giving chip in Wagner's hand. The moment she presses the button, Wagner screams in pain, and taking advantage of the situation, she immediately attacks the rest of the men. Seeing this, Cole also jumps into the fight and starts taking down their attackers. But in the middle of the fight, one of the men suddenly stabs Sadie with a knife. Seeing this, Cole becomes furious and beats the man so badly that he becomes unconscious. Sadie, struggling with her wound, tells Cole to take the parachute and jump off the plane along with the briefcase before the rest of them regain consciousness. Without wasting a second, Cole quickly grabs a parachute, picks up Sadie, and jumps off the plane along with the briefcase. Later, they are shown lying on a beach. After a long time, Sadie slowly opens her eyes and realizes that Cole has not only saved her, but also successfully brought the briefcase with him. As night falls, both of them sit and start talking. Cole has also treated Sadie's wounds using herbs, which impresses her. Seeing how kind and caring he is, she starts feeling guilty for the way she has treated him. The two talk for a long time, and as they spend more time together, they grow closer again. Eventually, they lean in and kiss each other. The next day, Wagner reaches their location along with his men and immediately starts firing at them. But just then, the CIA arrives in a boat and starts fighting against Wagner's men. And in the midst of the fight, Wagner manages to escape with the briefcase. After the fight ends, the CIA team reaches the beach and takes Cole and Sadie to their headquarters. There they are both strapped to a lie detector machine, and a CIA officer named Jackson begins questioning them. However, instead of answering properly, Cole and Sadie continue arguing with each other throughout the entire interrogation. Annoyed by their constant bickering, Jackson finally stops them and asks Sadie to meet the boss. Sadie then goes to meet her superior, Claudia. Claudia looks at her and says, "You failed to retrieve the bioweapon, and on top of that, you broke several rules. As a result, you are suspended for a few days." Meanwhile, Jackson pulls Cole aside and warns him to stay away from Sadie as much as possible. He tells Cole, "Sadie lies every time. She is just using you. She has killed many people before, and she will do the same to you." Later, we see that the CIA officers decide to tell Levick half of the passcode. Since Levick knows that the passcode is with Taxman, they plan to use Cole as a pawn to catch Levick. However, Cole refuses. They tell him that not only are you in danger, but your family is also in danger now because they believe you are the Taxman. Hearing this, Cole agrees. But Sadie explains that this mission will put you in a lot of danger. These CIA people will use you and then abandon you. Cole responds, saying, "Your CIA people also said the same thing, that you used me." Hearing this, Sadie gets angry and leaves. On the other side, we meet a man named Danny. He had given Levick the job to bring the bioweapon, but now he is furious with Levick. He says, "I need the passcode for this weapon within 48 hours, or I will kill you. And this time, I will go with you to meet Taxman." After sending part of the passcode to Levick, the CIA books a table for Cole and sends this location to Levick by calling Cole Taxman so that as soon as Levick meets Taxman, he will fall into the CIA's trap. Cole goes and sits at the book table while the CIA operates him from a distance. But Levick is very clever. He brings Danny along and has all the CIA people killed by his men before reaching the table. Meanwhile, we also get a glimpse of Sadie, who is worried about Cole. After this, Levick and Danny arrive at the table with the briefcase and start asking Cole for the passcode. Cole starts pretending, saying, "You've helped me by killing my men. I sent you this location because I didn't gain anything by working with the department. Now, if you give me double the money, only then will I open this briefcase." He is buying time out of fear, hoping Sadie will come. Danny gets angry and says, "Fool someone else, quickly show me the passcode." Levick also threatens him at gunpoint. Then, Sadie enters, and seeing her, Cole becomes very happy because he was waiting for her. Sadie comes and sits down, telling Danny, "I'm the real Taxman," and directly speaks to him, saying, "I know the passcode. Here's my account number. As soon as I get the passcode, the money should be transferred to my account." She then opens the briefcase with the passcode inside, revealing a bioweapon in a small box. As soon as the briefcase opens, money is transferred to Sadie's account. But Levick says, "My work is still not done. You both can't leave until it's finished." Suddenly, some gangsters appear and take Levick at gunpoint because Sadie had already put a bounty of $1 million on him. This leads to Danny's people pointing guns at the gangsters. Seeing this, all the civilians start running away. Then, Sadie, seeing the opportunity, grabs the weapon and starts running. Bullets start firing all around. Danny's people aim to kill Cole and Sadie, but Sadie fights back bravely, shooting them, while Cole starts killing them in his own style. The gangsters help them by fighting against Danny's men. The machine inside the building is designed to rotate the whole structure, but because of the fight between Cole and Wagner, the machine starts firing, and the building begins to rotate. The two keep fighting as the building rotates faster. After a long struggle, Cole throws Wagner into the middle of the machine, killing him. However, this damages the machine even more, and the entire building starts spinning faster. Danny tells Levick to bring the bioweapon from Sadie, but Levick shoots him instead. Levick then goes to Sadie, and they start fighting for the bioweapon. The fight continues for a long time, but Levick is about to kill Sadie. Seeing this, Cole rushes in and pushes Levick away. However, Levick gets the weapon and tries to run away. Sadie grabs a gun and shoots at the rooftop, causing a part of it to collapse, and Levick falls beneath it. At the same time, Sadie takes the weapon from Levick's hand, and Cole saves her by holding on to it. They are both very happy. In the end, we see them at home, sitting and eating with the whole family. Cole's sister, Maddie, is also very happy to see them together. She starts telling everyone about all the difficulties they face to be together. Cole's mom and dad are also happy to see them together. The story ends with laughter and happiness.